I've seen them bent over giving mouth to little black children that they've just pulled out of a building. And typically when you die or when you cease to start to breathe, you throw up. And they gave them mouth to mouth. You know, I've seen incredible acts of heroism. I love my fellow firefighters. We love each other. And I'm dedicated to exposing this false flag that took their lives.
What do your comrades say to you? What do people say to you? Because we've tried to talk to some people, and of course, you know, they have to worry about their pension and things like that.
They cannot comment, and I'm retired. But while I was on, I was approached by the news, and I deferred from commenting for two reasons. First of all, I was at 1993, the first bombing, and I saw that. I stood shoulder to shoulder with the FBI while they foraged for little paint chips. And with their forensic science, they can take that paint chip and tell you the make and model of a vehicle that it belonged to, all right? And that was a bombing. This was a bombing.
What did you think about them taking all of the debris away so quickly?
That was a crime in and of itself, because the classical thing that any investigator is taught is protect the crime scene. And NIST and the 9/11 Commission lied to the public. I mean, you cannot be that stupid. You cannot be that stupid. In law, as a former police officer, every crime or offense has a degree of mental culpability. Either you knowingly, intentionally, recklessly, or negligently committed the act. And the mere fact that there were obviously the definition of a conspiracy is when two or more people acting in concert knowingly commit an offense or a crime, all right? A misdemeanor or a felony, an offense. That is the definition of a conspiracy. Was this a conspiracy? Absolutely. Yes, it was. And those people need to go to jail for treason.
In Ontario, public health has taught tens of thousands of people all the signs of respiratory emergency, then tell them to give chest compressions only. Layperson is eager to follow a doctor's instructions in the belief they are saving lives. Don't suffer any respiratory emergency in Ontario. We give you chest compressions to a beating heart.
We commonly refer to it as Narcan. It's used in opioid addiction or opioid overdoses, normally in people who are addicted. Heroin, some prescription narcotics overdoses. The way that it works, there's multiple different routes to go through, and we give it when someone's not breathing on their own. So if you do encounter someone in this before a paramedic's on scene, you're just going to provide rescue breaths either with a bag valve mask, mouth to mouth, or if you have a mouth barrier device to use. And then, like you said, multiple routes. A lot of times people with heroin addictions, they don't have good veins. So what I have screwed on here right now is our atomizer, and all we do when we're administering Narcan is we actually can just stick it up a nostril, and then we just push it right through there. And they usually get, you know, a dose in each nostril. And what we're doing, our main goal with it is not to bring them up right away. It's actually to get them to breathe on their own more normally. If we wake them up too soon, we can cause them to either become violent, they can vomit or have some sort of reaction that way. And we want to make sure that that airway is protected, because the big problem with narcotics is they're not breathing appropriately, and that's what's killing them. So our goal is to get them to breathing, and if you encounter someone and don't have Narcan, you just got to breathe for them.
Overdose mimics any respiratory emergency. You turn blue, you're in a coma. Cheyne-Stokes respiration, labored breathing, pinpoint pupils, all proves the heart's beating, and you're dying lack of oxygen. Don't give them no chest compressions, you'll kill them. A dysarrhythmia, break ribs, puncture lungs, oh, 9 yards. Oh, no, crazy.